Have you ever had Singaporean rice before? It's rice, it's pasta, it's carb overload. There's chicken, lots of garlic, lots of spicy mayo. Make this. Well, hello there, horizontal video. This feels weird. I feel like you're seeing too much of my kitchen right now. It's normally just this much. One camera here, one camera there. Let's do this. Let's make Singaporean rice. These are the usual suspects. So this one is, it's a bit of a process, but it's actually very easy. It's a layered sort of food. It's very fusion. Anyways, let's get going. Let's get going. So you need chicken. I'm using white meat. Mix is actually better. I like to have a little bit of dark meat in there for the flavor. The fat just adds flavor, but this is more lean, so we're going with breast. Either one works, just boneless, cut up into cubes. Rice, of course, this is Singaporean rice. I'm using a Sailor basmati rice. That basmati is the way you want to go. Spaghetti, I know, weird, right? Well, I'm throwing in an extra veggies in with a bag slaw. Lots of garlic, like you need lots and lots of garlic. Well, soy sauce, a sesame oil. I'm putting in some sriracha, and I'm using ketchup from my ketchup drawer because that is what I have. I think ketchup, obviously you can use a bottle of ketchup. I just don't own bottled ketchup, so we're just gonna use my drawer full of ketchup. Let's cook. I feel like this recipe needs to come with a warning. There is going to be a lot of dishes here, so you definitely want to recruit someone else to do the dishes if you're making this, but trust me, it's worth it. Starting off with velveting the chicken. This part's optional. You don't have to put the cornstarch in there, but it really helps get a nice, moist, juicy chicken at the end, especially when you're using chicken breast. And then you want to make sure it marinates for about 20 minutes. With the rice, same sort of idea. I'm going to let it marinate. First, rinse it off, and then let it soak for about 20 minutes in water. That really helps make sure the rice doesn't turn mushy when you're cooking. I tried to look up why this recipe is called Singaporean rice, because it's not just rice. And it's not from Singapore, it's from Pakistan. It's some Pakistani person's version of a fusion, what an Asian recipe should be. I have no idea. And we're making more dishes dirty with the pasta dish. Pasta, cook according to your package directions. Don't forget to reserve about a cup of pasta water before you drain it. After you drain it, this is my flavor secret. I like to add a little bit of garlic oil into the mix. But first, we're going to make garlic chips for our toppings too. So loads of oil, loads of garlic. To be honest, I could have probably added like an entire head of garlic more to this. I feel like it wasn't enough. Don't worry, the recipe, I have it right. I definitely add more garlic. But, you know, the more the merrier. Can you ever go wrong with garlic, really? So we've taken away some of the garlic chips, a bit of the garlic oil. Now we're adding in the pasta, a little bit of pasta water to prevent it from sticking, just to make sure it's nice and coated. Got that nice garlicky flavor. If you want a little extra spice, add in some chili flakes here too. And now we move on to the rice. Feel free to use an Instant Pot or a rice cooker if you like. I like to do it in a pot, so that's what I'm doing. With the rice, I don't really measure the water to rice, although you do tend to want to go 2-to-1. If you pre-soak the rice, I would probably reduce the amount of water. That's why I just like to fill up the pot to just reach the surface of the rice, and that's normally just the right amount of water that you need. With Singaporean rice, this is also another great way to use up leftover rice or pasta, or both. And you can also make this ahead of time. Just keep things separated. Don't mix it all together until you're ready to serve it. Did I mention there's a lot of dishes when you make this recipe? It's worth it, I promise. So this is the chicken that we marinated and velveted earlier. It is turning nice and golden brown here. So once the chicken is almost done cooking, I'll add my ginger, my garlic, my chilies. Oh my God, it smells so good right now. Add in some onions. Really, the veggies are up to you. I do like to add veggies to this just because it's such a carb overload. I like to think that I'm eating a few vegetables. So I throw in a bag of coleslaw mix just to make things a little interesting. You can skip this if you want. When it comes to the chicken, most of the flavor comes from the soy sauce and the ketchup in here. There's also sriracha, but really those are the kind of the flavor enhancers that really make a Singaporean rice what it is. And none of this healthy sugar-free ketchup. You need the Heinz, the sugar-loaded ketchup. That's what gets you the flavor. I'm adding a splash of sesame oil just for fun, and now we sauce. Trust me, we're almost there. This is the last thing we have to make. Yes, I sat there and I emptied out my ketchup packets because it's what I had. But obviously, if you have bottled ketchup, just half a cup of ketchup, about a cup of mayo, and as much sriracha as you'd like. That's your sauce. Here we go. Let's layer. So, rice. Make sure you pick out any of the whole seasonings that are in there. Your garlicky pasta. Oh my God, it smells so good. Your chicken, and then the sauce. As much sauce as you like. In the recipe, I actually make double this much the sauce, so you can use as much or as little as you like. And then, of course, don't forget the flavor secret, those garlic chips. That is really what makes this. If you have some garlic oil, sprinkle that on top too. I mean, what's not to like? It's creamy, it's garlicky, it's a little spicy. I mean, all that's left right now is to give it a taste test. Ready? We're gonna eat this now. Oh yeah, this is highly technical camera angles are necessary. Okay, so you work on that and I'm gonna take my first thoughts, first impressions. Sorry, I'm covering you up.
Really good. If I'm quiet, you mean that you know I'm enjoying.
Those garlic chips, you get one of those in your mouth and it's just like, make this. Okay, I think we've got this set up properly now. Horizontal video is hard. Okay, we can't get Jamil. Can't get Jamil in the shot. Stand up straight. He's too tall. Why do you have...
No, too many damn dishes to cook it.
How long have you been doing dishes?
Since birth, I've been doing this damn dishes.